What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Jedi Jive. My name is Mike, and I'm going to watch Invincible Episode 7 today. I believe there's one more episode after this one, so I'm fully expecting things to start ramping up at this point, getting crazy. We did see in the last episode that Debbie really called out Omni-Man finally, and when she went to the costume maker's place, he basically verified for her that Omni-Man did kill the Guardians. So at this point now, Debbie has told Omni-Man that she knows. She's not happy about it. And obviously he's in a real pickle now because clearly he's got some nefarious motives as a Viltrumite, potentially trying to take over Earth, but he has this family, a wife and a son, and he's now sort of forced to reckon with the situation of, does he take over planet Earth like he's intended to do this whole time, or does his family come first in the end? So I don't particularly dislike Omni-Man. Obviously, we saw him kill the Guardians in the first episode, so this whole season we've been kind of like, what's the deal? Is he a bad guy? What's going on? I have a feeling that Omni-Man, just like Mark or any other character here, has multiple lives that they're living, and Mark is sort of like living the life of a teenager and of a just recently fledged superhero at the same time, and he's having to juggle that, and that's obviously caused a rift in his relationship with Amber, who now totally doesn't trust him anymore and just thinks he's a complete flake for good reason. I did point out in my reaction to the last episode that I thought the whole cliche of Amber not catching on to the fact that he's the superhero, he keeps having to leave spontaneously and then he comes back injured like whilst a superhero is doing things. So it just, I guess I can understand from Amber's perspective why she would be unhappy with Mark, but I also, as the viewer, it's kind of like, all right, come on already. Like, it should be obvious at this point. But I'm not going to let that detract from my enjoyment of this, because I've been totally enjoying this show, and I've pointed out how one of the things this show does really well is that it takes itself seriously and doesn't take itself seriously simultaneously, which is a very difficult juggling act. And I know that's something that's hard to accomplish, and this show has been a shining example of that. So I'm looking forward to this episode. I know some people have mentioned that episode 7 is crazy. I'm hoping it is, because it always makes for a good reaction, and I don't want to talk anymore. I just want to jump in and see what's up. Let's do it.
Amber, listen, I can explain everything.
She's going to feel pretty silly when she does find out. I love how they make Adam Eve basically Scarlet Witch. She can just like move matter and change matter at will.
You said you wanted to tell me months ago, but you're still not telling me now. No, I don't trust you. Not anymore. You need to leave.
Ooh.
Debbie.
Get out of my house.
Ooh.
Get out of my house!
Ooh.
We'll talk later.
So he goes through the roof. Things are already getting tense.
This is dumb.
No, what's dumb is how long I've been putting up with your bullshit.
Ugh.
But that all stops today.
No, it doesn't. Just tell her.
Amber, I'm in...
Come on, dude.
Oh my god.
It's okay. This is why I'm always late, or why I don't show.
Okay.
Did you hear what I just said?
Ugh, I know you're a superhero. I'm not an idiot.
What?
I figured it out weeks ago.
Okay, that's what I said.
Fighting.
We're fighting because you lied to me.
Oh, God. Okay.
It's a secret identity.
And because you don't trust me.
I'm trusting you now.
I mean, it's cute you think that's enough.
Nah, dude, I'm over her. Come on, dude.
I'd like to be alone.
He's almost died every time. Now, I thought she was reasonable, but she just admitted to already knowing it, which makes me feel like, no, that's completely unreasonable of her to act that way. She considers him paying attention to her more important than the people whose lives he may have saved. That's stupid.
We start partying now. We're the guardians of the globe, baby.
Is that milk?
I put your picture on the side.
Haha.
I filled them with beer.
With beer. It's funny how much you hate that guy at first, but now Rexplode is like hilarious.
I would never let you die. 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 Die.
Uh-oh. Sketchy.
My apologies. A small programming error. Soon to be fixed permanently.
Oh, is he finally gonna get his body?
Gentlemen.
We've been growing you a new body.
And now introductions are complete. Show me your work. Please. I would have been disappointed if you hadn't tried.
It's like a young Rexplode.
If you had helped me find him right away, none of this would have ever happened.
I know.
And the only reason he didn't is because of Amber. Therefore, Amber got Rick screwed up.
My top half sliding away from my bottom half.
I love you, man, but I need someone else to talk to.
Nolan killed the Guardians of the Globe.
I know. There's only one person I know who might be able to go toe-to-toe with Omni-Man and come out on top, Debbie.
Damien Darkblood. Or Mark.
No. No, never. You can't.
Where's Mark, Debbie? Where's...
I love how the title card always comes 10 minutes into the episode. So the old robot body is gonna die, and this new young Rexplode is gonna be his new body.
We had to make it seamless. Otherwise, one of us knows he's the clone, and that never ends well.
I'm sorry it wasn't you.
Don't be happy. What are you waiting for?
Kill me.
I can put you back in the pod. We can both survive. Change the world together.
Oh.
This is what I want.
Yikes. Well, that's disturbing.
It's time you both returned to prison. I'm a 30-year-old genius in a teenage boy's body with a neural link chip you just installed for me.
Oh, shit.
But here we are.
Oh, shit. He's like a fucking mech now. Oh my God. Oh, they're all dead. Come on, really? They know he's invulnerable. Dude! These guys don't learn. Oh! Oh shit.
Donald.
Oh, you're so dead.
Little lapdog.
No way! Rip his spine out.
Been an honor. Who are you talking to?
What a way to go.
That was all mine.
Nolan is fine, dude.
You monster.
He's not dead. Didn't hurt him at all.
He's just standing there. Oh my God, savage.
So we know he's still alive.
I'm very much alive.
What the fuck?
The robot you knew before was simply a drone I controlled remotely.
What? Why the fuck do you look like me? How the fuck do you look like me?
You wouldn't dare.
Oh, dude. Whoa. They just like Death Star raid him. Oh, shh. It's gonna take Omni-Man like 1 second to destroy that thing. That sucks. They just killed so much wildlife for probably nothing.
Hit him again.
And there goes your gun. God damn.
What the fuck is going on today?
Rex has all the best lines.
You thought that could hurt me?
No. That was just to get your attention.
That looks like the BFG from Doom.
Can't do that, Nolan. I've faced death more times than I can count, but I'll be damned if that didn't put my balls in my throat.
Oh! He used the DA's cyborgs. Nice. Dude, those cyborgs are powerful. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Get him out of here. And get Hail Mary out of the icebox. Feed her this.
Oh, is it gonna be that kaiju? They put that kaiju on ice, right? Oh.
How do we know he'll revive?
Oh, shit! Oh, Immortal's coming back. Hell yeah. Interesting. Yep. It's the kaiju.
But we removed his pain center and juiced it up with every drug enhancement and upgrade we had.
There are 2 news helicopters moving in on Omni-Man's fight.
That can't end well. Oh.
That should buy us 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes.
Like my dad!
Oh, no. Nice one, Mark.
It's about time we did a team up.
The collar.
Where is Omni-Man? Where is he?
Cecil sent it after me.
Cecil? Why would he do that?
There's so much you don't know, Mark.
Maybe you can fill me in after we've taken care of tentacles here.
What?
There's a new contact approaching Omni-Man and Invincible.
Oh, and Immortal's gonna get in on this?
Omni-Man! You bastard! We trusted you!
Oh!
You should have stayed dead.
Oh!
I'll kill you!
He killed him a second time. Oh, everyone saw that. Okay, well, Mark knows now.
We need to talk.
God damn. God damn, dude. That was an intense fight, dude. And then, like, it was already intense, just like the roided up kaiju versus Omni-Man, and then Mark got into the fight, which made it more interesting. But then Immortal, the clones brought Immortal back to life because his head had been saved in that first episode. I had a feeling that that's what they were going to try to do, but Immortal put up a really good fight and gave Omni-Man a beating, but then Omni-Man just had to kill him a second time. And a lot like we just saw in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, how John Walker ended up like killing somebody with like everybody seeing it, the whole world seeing it, like the whole world just watched Omni-Man like brutally kill a revived Immortal. So, and obviously Mark got to see it too. So now cat's out of the bag. Obviously Debbie and Cecil and all of them knew already, but now Mark and the rest of the world knows too. So at this point, Omni-Man, it's basically Omni-Man versus the entire world now. And the Guardians, the new Guardians, are obviously going to have to get into this fight. And at first, Robot's sort of sketchiness, like letting the twins out and stealing Rex's DNA and like doing all that sketchy stuff, was really sort of playing up the robot as actually like sketchy. But like now they're kind of like showing how it really was just all in the name of helping Monster Girl. And, you know, he has his little emotional connection with her because of what they shared in common and being like prisoners in their bodies. So like hopefully that means Robot, like now that he's like young Rexplode, he can also like, it said he had like a link with like, so he can basically control like that giant mech and other versions of himself. So he can still be Robot, but he's doing it all from like the little kid's body. And hopefully that means he's like on the side of the good guys now. So it really just looks like it's going to be Omni-Man versus everybody now. And then Mark is going to have to be like, because Omni-Man's going to have to tell him now, Mark is going to have to decide, you know, where his allegiances lie. And I have a feeling, you know, if just finding out that his dad murdered everybody is going to put Mark on the side of everyone else. But it's obviously going to be confusing because Mark is half Viltrumite. And this Omni-Man was hinting at the fact that it was his responsibility to kill the Guardians, and that all comes from his being a Viltrumite and his job here on Earth as a Viltrumite. So he never intended to have a wife and a child to begin with. He was just supposed to take over Earth, but now that he has a wife and a child, it's obviously complicated his life. And what are you going to do, man? I had a feeling they were going to bring Damien Darkblood back into it because Cecil was like, oh, there's only one person that can like stand up to Omni-Man. It looked like Immortal just did a pretty good job there for a couple of minutes. But then they just implied, no, because Mark is a Viltrumite, Mark is the only being that can take on Omni-Man and potentially kill him. Because as we found out, the Viltrumites are essentially invulnerable to everything that they throw at it. So it makes you think that like a Viltrumite is the only thing capable of killing a Viltrumite. Although, if you think about episode 5, Battle Beast came in and just like made quick work of Mark and just made it look like Viltrumites, that's just Tuesday for Battle Beast. Like, so maybe Battle Beast will come back in and get to fight Omni-Man. And then, I don't know, there was something like fun and enjoyable about, like, because Mark shows up to fight the kaiju and he's like, oh, it's about time we team up. And although we as the audience are like, no, like, don't help him, he's a murderer. Like, at the same time, it's fun to see Mark and his dad team up and like fight like that. So maybe there's some room for Omni-Man to, I don't know, he is redeemable considering how many people he killed. But, you know, maybe there's some room for a, you know, redemption, at least for him. Like, maybe he'll be able to sacrifice himself to save planet Earth, and then, you know, that'll be his redemption. Or, you know, I know the comics will go a certain way, and then this has been pretty faithful to that. But, I mean, anything can happen at this point, and I'm pretty sure we have one episode left. So I'm rooting to see more Battle Beast. I want to see him potentially have to fight Mark and Omni-Man, because that'll be, like, the most epic of fights. And obviously the new Guardians are going to have to be brought into this fight too. So damn. And for a moment there I was thinking like maybe Debbie, because she's Omni-Man's wife of 20 years or so, that maybe Debbie is the only person that can actually like talk some sense into him and like bring him back to Earth, so to speak. But at this point, like, Debbie has lost all trust in Omni-Man and is just sort of like she's you could tell that like when the kaiju was like beating up Omni-Man, that Debbie was like, no, Nolan, you know, so she, even though like she doesn't trust him anymore and like hates everything he did, like it's still her husband and the father of her son, and she loves him anyway. So it's a tough situation. But yeah, dude, that epic fight scenes in this episode. Probably one of the better fight scenes of the season, just from like the, you know, all of like every punch that lands in this show, you can just like, the sound is like, it's so like got so much like bass, and it just sounds like packing meat. I love it. I love the audio visual combination in this show. It's great. And then I know at the beginning I mentioned sort of like my distaste for the whole Amber situation, how I just thought it was like unfair from Mark's perspective, and then we find out that she actually did know. So like what I was saying made perfect sense. Like it made no sense to me that she wouldn't know. And here we find out that she did know all along and is still calling Mark an a-hole, despite knowing the fact that he like risks his life every day on behalf of other people. And to her, him maintaining his like lovey-dovey relationship with her is more important than like saving people's lives. So like that, Amber just totally fell out of favor with me in that deal because of that. I don't know if they're gonna have them get back together in the last episode and have her forgive him. She was one of the people that just showed watching Omni-Man kill Immortal on TV, and she didn't look too happy about it. So I guess there's also room for Amber to come to her senses and apologize to Mark. Like, I don't, you guys, people might disagree with me. I know you can let me know in the comments, but I feel like Amber owes Mark an apology. I don't feel like Mark, with the choices he's been given, I don't know what anybody expected out of him, considering he's 18 and like, yeah, he's a superhero, but he's risking his life and putting himself out there for other people, all the while like was desperately trying to maintain his relationship with Amber. So from our perspective, like, Mark has done nothing wrong. And or at least that's my opinion. I know, like I said, you guys might disagree with that, but they did bring Adam Eve in like a little bit, and like I was saying last episode, like it seemed like she was more compatible with Mark because of just like their general, they know about each other and they know why their, you know, their lives are a certain way. But dude, one more episode. This was a crazy episode, and I'm can't wait for the finale because this has been an awesome season, and I'm looking to see how they cap it up. I don't know if there's going to be a second season or not, but so far this one is awesome, and I'm loving it. So guys, let me know what you thought about this episode in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.